We are about to embark on a bit of a mission to go recover the drone. I was flying it over the Chinese resort that's under development illegally, and it's crashed. I think they must have had some sort of signal jamming device that jammed the signal on the drone. We're not allowed on the road they've built here because there's a bunch of security cameras that uplink directly to China. The security guard now has the remote and the iPad with the GPS coordinates of the last known position of the drone. We'll be lucky to get the drone back. Fiji is known for its luxurious private islands, its white sand beaches, and its pristine, clear ocean waters. It's most widely celebrated for its unique culture that focuses on happiness and welcomes visitors home. But behind the scenes, in the shadows, there's a simmering conflict and corruption that countries like China are attempting to exploit. A conflict that, if left unchecked, threatens to destroy everything that Fiji is well known for, including the pristine natural environment and my drone that unfortunately got caught in the crossfire. We are about to embark on a bit of a mission to go recover the drone, and we're gonna have to go get into the Chinese resort to do that. Okay, so we are in the resort here, or the resort that's under construction illegally, and we've made it through this gate behind me, and we met a guy, and he's not letting us up the road where the drone is. It's just up the road here, I don't know, maybe 30 meters. You can see here we're right here, the blue dot. The drone's just up here, and we need to somehow get up there to get it, but they're not letting us up there, so we're just waiting here right now. There's lots of work that they've been doing here, you can see all over the place, and they were doing this all without permits. That's the stop work order on the wall from the government of Fiji. Finally got implemented. And where we're standing actually isn't even these guys' land, it's somebody else's land that they've just kind of taken over. We are sitting here on the side of the road after a bit of a trek through the jungle. And we're not allowed on the road they've built here because there's a bunch of security cameras that uplink directly to China, and they can watch exactly what happens here on their road. So we had to go the long way around through the mosquito-infested jungle. We've popped out on a little bear patch here. The security guard now has the remote and the iPad with the GPS coordinates of the last known position of the drone. He's gone off to try and find it. So we're just sitting here on the side of the road, waiting for him to come back. Security is tight, and we'll be lucky to get the drone back if we do. This construction project is pretty massive. They've got all these massive cinder blocks here, tons of heavy equipment, and they've just basically torn the whole landscape apart, building whatever they were building. The common accepted story about this is they had no permits here to do any of this. The craziest thing about this is not that the Chinese are doing something illegal here, but the length of time that it's taken the Fiji government to stop them from doing something illegal. And this isn't in some remote corner of Fiji that nobody sees. This is on Malolo Island, which is the center of the tourism business in Fiji. This Chinese resort was supposed to be the biggest resort built in Fiji and have the first casino. There's rumors of corruption up to the highest level of government to explain somehow how they got away with this illegal construction for so long. It wasn't until two surfers who owned the land that the Chinese resort has encroached on took this story to the international media that the Fijian government actually stepped in and started to do something about it. If you want to learn more about the two Aussie surfers who are bringing a David versus Goliath fight against the Fijian government, I put the link to the 60 Minutes episode on them in the description below. The security guard came close to finding the drone, but he couldn't quite find it, and into the jungle again we traipsed and spent over an hour combing the same 50 square meters of jungle trying to find the drone. Luckily, I was able to turn on the remote and connect to the drone again and get a good GPS fix. After some patient following the GPS dot on my phone. Okay, so mission successful. I gotta be quiet. We found the drone. Joe here behind me was a massive help. So was his buddy. Everything was good except for this one blade snapped in half here. Must have just barely not cleared the tree line above me here. Lesson learned, pilot error. Need to set the auto go home height to 100 meters, not 30 meters. We recovered the drone.
Mission accomplished. Take me home.
Okay, we've returned to the boat after the adventure and we're about to see if the drone will still function.
First of all, let's see how dirty you got from this adventure.
Yeah, the camera seems to be working okay. It looks good. It works. We got it working. We recovered the drone and we got it working. Okay, so here we go. Inaugural flight after the recovery.
I can smell you from here.
Working!
It's working!
Found it. Now it's time to cool off. Dad, you going for a swim?
No, I just had a shower.
No swim? If you enjoyed this video, please let me know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to give me a like and subscribe down there to my channel.